How's it going, guys? My name is TJP. Welcome back to another NHL 25 franchise video. We have the Carolina Hurricanes, our next Eastern Conference team. 4 seasons, injuries on, not meant to be realistic. If we say name wrong, we say name wrong. It is a video game at the end of the day. Don't take it too seriously. We're just have some fun and bag on EA. Leave a like and subscribe. If you are enjoying the content, comment down below some more videos. Got our social play, the second channel and main channel down below in the description. If you like other content from me, TJP. And that's pretty much it. Well, as of the recording this video, I've had the haircut now for a couple weeks now, but or a week, at least a week. But finally got a haircut. I needed it. So, all right. Anyways, let's get on to the gameplay. So let's take a look here at the Hurricanes. We're gonna look at the roster. First things first. We always look at the roster in the first season. We have a Sebastian Aho. So yeah, Aho, obviously our top guy. We have Slavin, Martin Nakas, Andrei Svechnikov, Seth Jarvis, Brent Burns with his missing teeth, Dmitry Orlov. We also have Shane Goatspear, Sean Walker, Jordan Stahl, Jordan Martinuk, Jack Rostovich, Jesperi Kotkaniemi, Jesper Fast, William Garrier, Jalen Chatfield, Jack Drury, Eric Robinson, Jackson Blake, and that's it. So some talent. Goalies, we have Frederick Anderson, and Kochikov, so those are pretty solid, and then Spencer Martin also there too. So not a bad squad. I mean, if we look at this team, it looks good on paper to me. If we look at the lines, let's take a quick glance at them. +5 on that top one. Top line looks great. Second line is solid. +1. Third and fourth line, no chem, as you could see. But I'd say it's, I guess, decent enough. And in terms of the defense, that bottom line on defense, the chem is a little iffy, but maybe I switch Orlov. Yep. And go to spare to be like that, and that works for me. I think we'll just have it neutral chem. But yeah, the team looks good, and then obviously the goalies are the goalies, right? We have an Anderson, we have a Kochikov. Pretty good. Now, let me take a quick glance at the pick situation. So if we go to propose a trade, obviously we can't really make a move right now, I would say. I think we're kind of just at that point where maybe at the middle of the season we can look to make a move. An extra third, no fit this year. No third next year. Extra 6 next year. And then we have all of our picks. Okay. I could take a look also at the contract situation. I'm going to quickly glance over and see what the story is in terms of extensions. And, you know, Burns is expiring. He's probably going to retire, honestly. I could see that happening. Orlov is a free agent. Stahl. I'll throw Orlov an extension just because he's, you know, somebody I wouldn't mind trying to keep around. We're not going to have to give him a clause, but $4.35 million, that should do it. And I'll also throw Rostovich in there as well. I'll extend him. He just wants 1 year. Maybe I could do 2 at 2.5, and that might, you know, make him a little bit happier. Who knows? But anyways, let me simulate a little bit. Let's see how this team does. I mean, should be a good team. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to make to the playoffs as is, but you never know. So hopefully we could have a good season. I mean, I think at the middle of the middle season, right around here, right around the trade deadline, close to it, a few weeks, we'll look to make our move and maybe try to add more talent to the team, depending on where we are. Maybe make a push. So we're 37, 17, and 2, 76 points. We are atop of the Metropolitan Division, so we're in great shape, really great shape. Let's continue to play well. 7th in goals for, 1st in goals against, 4th in penalty, 5th in penalty kill percentage, and 4th power play percentage. The team's been playing great. We did get some guys to extend. If we take a look here at the Stats Central, you can see who's playing well and who isn't. So we got a Sebastian Aho, 60 points right now. And we've had some guys miss some time. Like Svechnikov has missed time. So we need him to be healthy. We need guys to be healthy, not scratch, you know? Martin with 58 points, a couple guys with 43, 37 there from Bostovich, 36 there from Svechnikov, 31 from Martinuk, 29 from Fast, 26 there from Slavin. And yeah, we got 5 guys in double figures on the power play points. Your hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. Right there. Hit leaders, 115 already from Slavin. Walker has 79 block shots, lead the team. You got your giveaway leaders, don't be leading in. And then takeaways. Sebastian Aho, 102. Goalie's looking great this year. Anderson's been absolutely superb. Going for that William M. Jennings trophy. And then Coach Gov also, his backup's been very good. So, I mean, if there's anything I'd want to do is maybe... Honestly, there really isn't anything that we really need to do. But if we can get ourselves some better talent, I wouldn't be opposed to that. So I'll look around and see if there's anybody we can add for this season. And essentially, it's just all about going all in for this season and try to compete for the Cup. All right, I think this trade's going to go through here for Holtz, Robinson, 2 4ths, 5th, and a 6 to the Golden Knights, and it does. So we get ourselves Alexander Holtz. Slight improvement on that bottom lines for us, so I don't mind it. So yeah, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to simulate the rest of the season, see how we play, and hopefully we can compete for a Cup. All right, so we are at the end of the season here. We're taking on the Red Wings in the playoffs, which is wonderful. We were a 52-26-4 team. That puts us at 108 points. Taking on the Red Wings, who are a 103-point team in the regular season. We were 8th in goals for, 1st in goals against, 4th power percentage, 9th in penalty kill percentage. So that's, I guess, pretty cool. Let's take a look here at the Stats Central and just take a look and see who played well and who didn't. Sebastian Aho with 92 points. 84 there for Martin, 64 there from Svechnikov and Burns. Jarvis 59-54 from Roslovich, 41 from Martinuk, 40 from Holtz. So yeah, obviously we had a lot of guys miss some time. Like Svechnikov missed a lot of time. Imagine he stayed healthy. Who knows? We would have been a lot better. 3 guys at least 20 power play points. 4 guys additional 10 plus. So that gives us 7 guys at least 10 power play points in double figures. A couple guys there with 9, like Shane and Kotkaniemi. And you have your hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. Well, in terms of hit leaders, well, 2 guys at least 100 block shots, you can see. They're your hit leaders. 6 guys at least 100 hits. You got your giveaways and takeaways. 155 from Sebastian Aho. Goalies, what do we have? Anderson, very, very good. And Coach Kadov was pretty good as backup, too. Now, really what it all comes down to is how well we play in the playoffs. Can we play well in the playoffs? So, I don't know. Let's see what EA thinks. So, matchup number 1 here is the Red Wings. Let's see if we can beat them. Last time we played them, we beat them 4-2, as you can see there on the calendar. So game 1 of the series will be a 3-2 overtime loss shot at the EA's SIMENGINE. All right, let's see if we can win game 2, maybe. All right, win game 2. So it's a 1-1 series. Can we make it 2-1 us? We can, as we get a 3-0 shutout win. There we go. Let's try to win game 4. Make it 3-1. And we don't. We lose in overtime, so we could have swept them, but we lost 2 games in overtime. So game 5, do or die. Will we do or will we die? The answer is we will. I think we lost. Yep. First, we lost that game shot at the EA's Sammy and Gianni, and also now Sebastian Aho's hurt. So again, that's just hilarious. We'll sim the game. We'll fast sim it, and if we go to game 7, I'll watch it out. So let's see what happens here. It is a 3-2 lead. So Svechnikov, opening goal there, basically as I was starting to sim. Then Hall got a goal, and made it 1-1. Then we made it 2-1 with Holtz. Then they tied it up 2-2 with DeBrincat, and then Jesper Fast to end it 3-2. So now we're going to the second period here. Let's continue on. So we have a 3-2 lead, trying to force game 7. Can we do it? All right, well, we got, they got a goal there. Molino, but then Svechnikov with a power play goal. And makes it 4-3. So now I'm just going to watch out this period. And we're just going to see what happens. That's really what it comes down to. Now we're up 5-3. Nakus with a goal. 5-3. So a little insurance. 2-goal lead. And it looks like we're going to force game 7 right here. 6-3. I am confident. And I will sim the rest of it. And yeah, we're going to game 7. We'll watch it out because why not? Because, again, we're trying to get ourselves content. A lot of guys getting hurt. I don't like that, EA. Let's see what happens here. This will be a fun one. I feel like really tight. I don't know why. I feel like I'm very constricted in this chair. Cat makes it 1-0. I don't like that. We need to somehow score a goal. I mean, this is kind of an embarrassment to your friends, fans, and family, I would say. Pathetic and putrid so far of a first period. All right, there we go. Stall with the goal. Makes it 2-1. Can make it 2-2. Nope. Shot at the ESSAN-ENGINE. Sim engine. Love it. It's piss poor. So now we're down 3-1. Shot at EA Sports SAMENGINE. Again, we should have lost 2 overtime games. This series should have been over, but, you know, we got to shout them out. Wow, we don't have any shots right now. 3-1. We got to score something here. And we're going to this third period now. Down 3-1. Now 4-1. Shot at EA Sports SAMENGINE. That spells Sim Engine, baby. Let's go. So already down 4-1. It looks like this series is over, and it looks like we're going to lose in 7 because we can't seem to score a goal. Taking forever. Let's score 3 goals right now. Make it quick. Taking forever. All right, Jarvis gets goal, makes it 4-2. Can we make it 4-3? Make it 4-3 right now. We have a chance. Nope. All right, game's over. So we end up losing in 7, courtesy of Electronic Arts Sports Sim Engine. It's 4-3. I mean, that's too late. With 28 seconds to go, it's not going to cut it. 29 seconds, whatever it is. It's not going to cut it. Shouldn't have lost that game. Shouldn't have lost game 1, and we shouldn't have lost game 3. Again, overtime losses, and once again, we lose again by a goal. That's 4 games we lost by a goal, and then every time we won, except for, well, this game, I guess, we played well, so. Typical, also to injuries played a part. You guys saw some guys getting hurt, so they weren't 100%. Typical. All right. But if it's a CPU, you know definitely for sure they would have won. All right, let's see the playoff stats here. You can see there who led. Great. Then we have our goalies. Goalies. There we go, EA. Anderson. Decent. Not as great in the regular season as he was in the regular season, I'll tell you that much. So let's just see who ends up winning the Stanley Cup and then go on to the off-season. Stars win the Stanley Cup. All right, let's stop simulating. Let's take a look here. Stars, Oilers, Stars, and Maple Leafs. Individual awards. Yep, Anderson gets the Vezina Vezina trophy. I like saying it like that. So he was best goalkeeper, and then also William M. Jennings trophy. And that's all she wrote. All right, off-season time. Here we come. All right, let's look at the NL entry draft here. I'm going to see if we can get a first overall pick. If the class is good, I'll just take a look at it right here. And see if there's anybody here special. We have an unknown guy. Ty Tanev. He could be elite. He could be a franchise talent. Could be. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'll try to trade for number one overall pick. Maybe get a young guy on the team. Might as well. Just see what's out there in the market. If I can get the number one overall pick, I'll try to get it. If not, then, well, then I won't get it. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. I mean, our picks aren't going to be that valuable. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get a number one overall pick here. I'll try, but looks to me like Chicago will not do this trade. Yeah, all right. Well, let's see who the number one overall pick would be. And then I'll just try to trade my pick 27 for a pick next year. Yeah, it was 82 overall elite player. Okay. Yeah, let me try to trade my pick for a different first. All right, traded first, second, third to Oilers. We got their first round pick in 2027, which I guess is cool. Like I said, we could always use those future picks for, you know, trying to get future players. So yeah, we're just doing the rest of the draft. I mean, we'll get a few guys that probably won't see the light of day in NHL. And yeah, we'll just head on to the off-season re-sign phase. Try to see if there's any players we can re-sign here. Burns is around. I mean, you could throw him a 1-year contract. Oh, he wants a 2-year contract. I mean, I guess that's fine. I personally don't want to give him like a clause, but I mean, if it's, I guess it's not the end of the world if he has one. And yeah, we'll just qualify, you know, some of these guys down here like Holtz, and then yeah, if anybody else wants to re-sign, please do so. Accepts his offer, which is nice. So does Fast, Martin, And so does Anderson. Anderson, I needed to make sure we got him back. He's coming off a good season. And we'll see if there's anybody else need to re-sign, qualifiers, things of that nature. And then we'll just head on to the second season. But that's really all what I've got. I don't know how much money we have here in free agency. Hopefully it's like maybe a few $1 billion. But again, it's going to basically go to using, like, signing our guys. But we do have actually, maybe we could snag a player here. I'm going to look around and see if there's anybody we could get. Maybe, just maybe, we might be able to snag a guy. All right, I grabbed Jeff Skinner. Nice forward. He plays left winger and right winger. I think that's a good signing. I think he's a quality player to add to the lines, and I think it's going to help us out tremendously. So it's probably about only big signing we make, and then we're trying to re-sign the rest of the guys that didn't accept their qualifiers. Braden Pachel, I think, just a right defenseman, 25 years old, so not on a cheap contract. And then obviously I'm just going to make sure we can get back Holtz. So I'll try again. He rejected my offer, and that's fine. Right here, let's take a look at the lines. I did a little bit of changes to the defense, but for the most part, everything else is the same here. +5 on the top line. Well, Martini on the second line, which is actually good for me because that's more talented. We saw +5 Cam, so it distributes it. Third line is solid, and then our fourth line, I'd say, is decent enough to do some things. And then defensively, +4 on the top line. You saw the second and third lines. Nothing crazy, but I think it'll work. And then obviously the goalies, Coach Kov and Martin. Where is Anderson? Didn't it say he re-signed with me? It said he re-signed with me. So I don't have Anderson. EA, why is it that when I sign players and you say they sign with me, that they're not here? Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah. Literally, you saw it on the screen. You said he accepted. Dumb. Very dumb. Okay, whatever. Anyways, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to deal with it. Freaking frustrating. All right. I mean, listen, I still think we're a good team. We'll see what happens. I'm just going to simulate to around, like, February, unless I decide to make a trade before then, but yeah, it said that he signed. Typical. I should have double-checked, but I just didn't think to do that. I was like, wait, we have $8 million. That should have been my red flag there. Dumb. Anyways, we'll just see what happens. Sim the rest of the season, or sim the season, and once I hit this point, I'll let you guys know how we're doing. We're 55 points, 25, 21, and 5. I will say this, the Metropolitan Division seems pretty weak this year. The best team is 61 points, which is not very good, comparative to the other, divisions. I mean, but hey, I guess we could be mediocre together. I don't know. Goals for 12th, goals against 12th, 6th in power play percentage, and 14th in the penalty kill percentage. I guess that's fine. Luckily, like I said, we're in a weak division. Svechnikov, I mean, we've had some guys miss time, and that's really what it comes down to. Guys missing time doesn't really help me. Svechnikov is obviously hurt again. Tried the EA Sports SIMENGINE. 51 points right there from him. Sebastian Aho, 47 points. He scratched. Martin, 44 points. 40 from Jarvis. 33 from Burns. Rostovich, 28. Same thing, 25 there. Fast. We'll get 23. You have your hits, power play points right here first. 4 guys these 10 power play points. 15 from Svechnikov. Lead the team. Get your hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. Already 102 hit there hits there from Svechnikov. Already 102 hits there from Svechnikov. That's what I meant to say. You have your block shots, giveaways, and takeaways right there. Goalies, what are we looking like? We're looking like this. Coach Gov's actually been pretty good. Decent enough. Martin has been not great. He lets up a lot of goals, but he's somehow 5-3-2. I mean, make it make sense. All right. I mean, the objective here is to win games and make the playoffs. Right? I will take a look at the contract situation. See if there's anybody that needs to be extended. Yep, Martin needs an extension. We'll offer it to him. And, okay. Mr. Martin. I mean, I'll throw you $9 million, and I'll give you a little clausey clause. Alright, just a no movement clause. I mean, that's up. Or not. I was going to give you a clause, but then EA was like, no, we're just not going to do that. So yeah, we'll go 9 million. I think he'll accept that. Alright. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm just going to kind of simulate the rest of the season. I don't know how good the Oilers are doing. Probably really good. Yeah. I mean, their pick that we have next season, which is, I mean, it's not going to be valuable. But when I'm them, I'm sure it will be. I traded my pick. Anyways, let's just simulate. Actually, they're my next... Are they my next team? No, they're not, obviously. No, the Stars are. Stars, Rangers, Oilers, Panthers after this, yeah. All right, I'm just going to simulate the rest of the season. We'll see what happens. And we'll go on from there. All right, so we finished with 101 points, which is good. That's going to make the... it's going to make us have... yeah, we're going to be in the playoffs, which is great. Yeah, our division was super weak. 101 points. I mean, it's crazy. But hey, we won. I don't really care at the end of the day. As long as we make the playoffs and do something great. I mean, if we could do something great in the playoffs, it'd be great. Obviously. We'll take a look at the team stats after. Let's just look at the Stats Central. First things foremost, you know, obviously, Sebastian Aho, 95 points, lead the team. Yeah, like I said, we had some guys miss some time here and there. 90 points from Svechkov. Martin with 81, 63 from Seth Jarvis, 51 there from Brent Burns. Stahl, 45-40 there from Martin. Kind of just tips from there. You got 3 guys at least 20 power play points. Nearly 4. Jarvis was up there. 4 guys in double figures. A bunch of guys at 9 power play points. Martin there with 4 at the bottom. Take a look at the hits. We have, wow. 9 guys, at least 100 hits. Block shots, 2 guys, at least 100 block shots. Burns, 109, lead the team. Get your giveaway leaders, and then take away leaders. 145, Sebastian Aho, Jack Rosovich with 131. Giveaway, or not giveaways, goalies. Yeah, Coach Dove, good. Good season from him. Spencer Martin, good record. Would have been nice if we had Anderson, but game decided to bang me. That's alright. Let's see how we do in this playoff run. Hopefully we can actually win a playoff series, EA. That would be great. That would make a lot of sense. Lightning, our first matchup. Let's see these team stats here. So we were 7th in goals for, 7th in goals against, 7th in power percentage, 8th in penalty kill percentage. Only we were all 7s. That would have been insane. Lightning, a 95-point team. So here we go. Game 1 against the Lightning. We'll simulate 2 games. Screw it. So game 1 will be a waiting 2-1 overtime loss. Thanks for making me wait all that time. So shout out to EA Sports Sim Engine. 2 overtime losses. I love that. That is so great. Make it 3, baby. Let's do it. All right, we won. Good. Thank you. Game 4. Game 4. Please win it and tie up the series. Okay, we tied up the series. Game 5, do or die. Will we do or will we die? We will do. Very nice. All right, I'm going to sim past it. Hopefully, we can just win Game 6 and not have to go to a Game 7. If it was the CPU, no, the CPU would do it. And there we go. We got an overtime win that time. Good. Very good. All right, so at least we advanced. We're in the second round, so that is forward progression. We will stop simulating to take on the Rangers. The Rangers. They were 95-point team themselves. In the regular season, that is. They were coming off a 7-game series. Let's see if we can beat them. Game 1. Lose 5-2. Shout out to EA Sports, SAME, and GINE. Game 2. We lose in overtime. Shout out to EA Sports, SAME, and GINE. Can maybe win Game 3. If it's a CPU, no, you do it. Of course, now if I was the Rangers, we would have lost. But because I'm the Hurricanes, we lost. Okay. Makes a lot of sense, EA. So I'll just sim Game 4. I'm not even going to bother hopping in since I know we're going to get swept. And we get swept. Beautiful. Beautiful. It wasn't worth wasting my time watching that. So So, I already knew the result. Yep. Alright, at least we got to the second round this time. Of course, we get swept. Alright. Let's take a look at the player stats here at the playoffs. I mean, obviously, the guys just not doing their thing. So, it's hard when guys can't do their thing and play good hockey. Alright. We had some guys miss some time. Kochikov, pretty solid. Martin was garbage. Alright. So let's see who wins the Stanley Cup and then go on to the off season. We have 2 more seasons to go. The Stanley Cup, good for them. Alright, let's stop simulating so we can take a look at the awards and then go on to the off season. So awards, Oilers. Rangers get all the way to Stanley Cup. Do we have any Hurricanes here? Not this time around. As you can see, no Hurricanes. Alright, let's go to the offseason. On the NHL entry draft again, because if I can get the number 1 overall pick, I might as well try, but I don't think I will. The question is, who would I want? And I don't really know, because there really isn't anybody here that's that great looking at it from this perspective. I mean, there's some superstar guys. I know Gavin McKenna is a franchise talent. It's just low. So, I mean, I could theoretically try to get him. I don't know what we have here. We have pick 27 again. Probably shouldn't have deferring the pick. I don't think I'm going to get the number 1 overall pick. I'll sim it. And it was an 80. Yeah, not worth it. I'm just going to sim these picks. I don't think any of these guys are worth my time. And that includes Gavin McKenna, because his value has tanked in these later drafts or these later roster updates. He's no longer that franchise talent that you can just trade everybody. Yeah, he's like low. It's like low franchise. His value was kind of bunnaroonies. Alright, so let's just offer trade down, or trade this pick. And yeah, we'll try to see if we can get ourselves a future pick. Alright, traded first for a first and second round pick for the Canucks. I also traded Orlov and Fast, first, 6, 7. Basically just shed away some money, which is cool. We have a little bit more cap flexibility. I don't mind it. So yeah, we'll see if there's anybody here we need to re-sign, and then we'll also go on a free agency potentially and add some more talent to the team. Hey, so we go to re-sign players phase. We have a little bit of money to play around with, nothing too crazy. But I feel like for the most part, a lot of our guys are locked up, which is nice. So the biggest thing is obviously Kochikov needs to be re-signed. That's the biggest guy to... Oh, don't buy him out. Oh, he doesn't need to be re-signed. What am I talking about? I can't read. That's next season. But we'll extend him. But yeah, everybody else here seems to be fine. Yeah, we're just going to get back, everybody on qualifiers, and we're going to have some money for free agency. Maybe there'll be a good guy out there we can add. That would be fantastic. Can we do that, EA? Let's see what they think. All right, so we're going to get a bunch of guys back on qualifiers. That's the biggest thing. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of money. We're going to have a bit of money to play around with the free agency, so this should be fun. Hopefully we can get some talented pieces. Maybe get a goalie. Maybe get a good forward. I don't know. Might as well just see what's out there, you know what I mean? It's not really a great class. In typical fashion, defenseman. Do I want to go for that? I wish when I had money, it would be great if we could actually, use it to our advantage. But I don't know. Let's see what the trading blocks look like. What do we need? I guess a couple wingers. I mean, you could try to go for a better backup goalie, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. So we might as well go for some wingers and maybe a defenseman. See what happens. Alright, grabbed Oliver Bjorkstrand. I tried to get Line A, but he went back to the Blue Jackets. So, got ourselves Bjorkstrand. I feel like that's a nice forward to pick up. Got Connor Murphy, a right defenseman that can help us out. He fits in all of our pairings, so I think that's good for our chemistry. Our left winger kind of fit in one of those bottom lines, which is nice. And then in addition to him, I also got Sean Corrali. Grabbed him too. So I'm going to see if there's anybody else here that we need to re-sign, and then we're just going to head on to the third season. Alright, so season number 3. Let's take a look here at the lines. It made a few changes, nothing crazy. Actually, just one change. But yeah, you can see +5 there on that top line. I'm actually curious to see if we can improve this. I'll put Bjorkstrand on that top line instead. Martine would be nice. But, yeah, we know that's not really a fit. So, we'll just keep it like that. I think it looks good talent-wise. Yeah, something like that works. And then, yeah, we see our defense. I'm just going to put my face cam back on real quick. And now back again. Yeah, I switched Walker and Burns. That way, Walker can give you that +3 cam. You just saw the rest of the lines there. I don't need to go through all of them because you can read. Coach Gov and Martin are your goalies for season number 3. So, yeah, first season, first round exit. Second season, second round exit. Third season, third round exit. Fourth season, Stanley Cup champ. I don't know. Maybe. Let's see what happens. 31-15-4, which is pretty good. 66 points. I'll take it. It's pretty good. It's pretty gosh darn good, EA. Thank you. 6th in goals for, 7th in goals against, 11th in power play percentage, 24th in penalty kill percentage. Look at the Stats Central. 59 points from Sebastian Aho. And looks like for the most part, relatively healthy. 55 points from Svechnikov. Nakas with 47. Jarvis, 45, 36 from Bjorkstrand. Martin Oak with 30, 28 there from a couple guys. 26 there from Brent Burns, who scratched right now. Shot the EA Sports SA and the NGINE. Of course, we always shut them out. We got 3 guys with these 10 power play points. 19 from Sebastian to lead the team. Already one guy with 100 hits. That would be Svechnikov. Block shot leaders right here. And then your giveaways. Takeaways. Go to the goalies. Coach Gov. Not bad. Martin's been great as a backup, I'd say, for the most part. He's playing well. Let's see if we can keep it up. Make the playoffs. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Making the playoffs. That's what it always comes down to, is make the playoffs and making them run. So I'm going to view the contracts just for a moment. To see if there's anybody here that want to extend. I mean, Burns, I feel like he's going to retire for some reason. I think we just kind of walk into... Yeah, we just walk into free agency. Maybe there's somebody there that I want to, move. I'm actually curious if there's any trades we can propose. Are there any trades you can propose here? Look at the draft picks real quick. Yeah, the Oilers pick is obviously low. Are there anyone here that we can move? There's one guy I really want to move, but he has a no move clause. There's a couple guys. Cartier, I want to move him. Let's see. Roslovic. I could move Roslovic, but Stahl's got a no trade clause. Chatfield's a modified. I'm going to see if I can get something for Chatfield because I don't see myself re-signing him. So let me see if there's anybody that he would want to go to. And a first round pick from the Avalanche for Chatfield, 2 seconds, 2/3. I maybe could have got another first round pick, honestly, but I'll take it. Their first round pick this year. We shed a little bit of cap room, get a young winger. I think it makes our team a little bit better. So we'll see what happens. Let's see me the rest of the season, and yeah, go for the playoffs. 52-25-5. That puts us at 109 points, which means we clinch the Metropolitan Division. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. So we're taking on the Sabres. See what they're looking like. The regular season, they were an 88-point team. So let's be realistic here. An 88-point team. 8th in goals for, 7th in goals against, 10th power play percentage, 24th penalty kill percentage. Just putting that out there, EA. Stats Central. Svechnikov with 102 points to lead the charge. 100 there from Sebastian Aho, 87 from Nakas. Jarvis, 68-57 from Bjorkstrand. Roslovic, 46-45 from Martin Nook. A couple guys is 38. See 2 guys at least 30 power play points. 27 there from Nakas. And then you can see, yeah, we had 6 guys in double figures on the power play points. You have your hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. 6 guys at least 100 hits. 106 block shots from Slavin to lead the team. Giveaway leaders right there. Takeaway leaders right in front of you. 112 from Sebastian Aho and Oliver Bjorkstrand with 106. Not too bad. 2.78 goals for goals against average for Korchkov. He was pretty good, and Martinez is a solid backup. Overall, pretty solid. Now, playoffs. This is where we need to actually compete, and it needs to make sense. Electronic Arts Sports Simulation Engine. Can we do that? I don't know. We're going to find out. Game 1, we'll sim it. We lose 2-1. Doesn't make any sense, but all right. Game 2. All right, that makes sense. We should do that 3 more times. Game 3. Okay, I'll take it. Can we go up 3-1? We should go up 3-1. We don't. We lose in overtime, so that's another game we should have won. Also lost it by 1 goal. Shot at the EA Sports SAME and GINE. Got to win game 5. And we don't. So this is not realistic. Not realistic, clearly. Clearly not realistic, EA. That does not make any sense. But pretend like you're making sense, because it doesn't make any sense. Alright, sim, the affiliate game. Whatever. Alright. Let's be realistic here, EA. 1-0 lead, that's good. We'll fast sim it. Of course, they tied it up. Shot at the esports, SAME and GINE. Actually, we were down 2-1 and we tied it up. So Holtz makes it 2-2. Going to the second period. Just going to fast sim it once we score a goal, or somebody scores a goal. Or maybe not. No one's going to score a goal. Okay, nobody scores a goal. So we're tied up. Let's make it make sense, EA. Let's make it make sense. 5-on-3 power play, 5-on-4 power play, can't convert. 5-on-4 power play again. We're supposed to be pretty dang good in the power play, but we're not, clearly. There we go, short-handed goal from Burns. Love that. That's delicious. Yummy in my tummy. All right, 3-2. Hold the lead. Good. Martin Nook makes it 4-2. Shout out the esports sim engine right there. That makes sense. Now, can we just do that one more time? And get to the second round? That would be great. That would be realistic. That would be realistic. What wouldn't be realistic is losing in 7 to an 88-point team. That's not realistic. So, I'll sim affiliate game. Yeah, sure, whatever. Alright, see what happens. Period number 1. Power play. Can we go up 1-0? No, we can't. They're going to go up 1-0. No, they don't. Alright. We go up 1-0. Shout out to Sebastian Aho. Makes it 1-0. Good. That is good. Very, very good. Would be great if we make it 2-0, but of course, McLeod gets a goal. Shot at the esports sim engine. Gotta make it make sense. Make it 2-1. Can't make it 2-1. So it's tie game, 1-1. Period number 2. Trying to win game 7 so we can advance to the second round. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Bjorkstrand with the goal, 2-1, nice. Okay, 2-1. Tage Thompson makes it 2-2. Shout out the esports sim engine. This shouldn't go to overtime, and we also shouldn't be losing. So we need to score a goal and make sure it doesn't go to overtime. That would be realistic, EA. There we go. Walker with a goal, 3-2. Don't let them tie it. Do not let them tie it. What is this? What? Oh my gosh. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, well now, realistically speaking, we should win this game. This should not be... This is just not right. I don't know what's happening. I can't see anything. I'm blocking. I'm waiting for it to just say... I mean, I can't see. I can look at the camera, that's it. And looking at the bottom. We better win Game 7. This would be a joke if we lose. Okay. Another overtime. Can we make it make sense for once? All I ask is one time. It's just once. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. It just doesn't make any sense. Illogical. It's illogical. You know how many times we lose in overtime? It's illogical. So, every time we lost, 1 goal. It's just kind of a joke at this point. It really is. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. So, I don't understand why we're underperforming and why we just can't seem to close the deal. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Really doesn't. It really doesn't. I mean, obviously, Corrali being hurt doesn't help me. So that's another guy that we didn't have, who actually did pretty good job contributing, considering a lot of our guys, yeah. Rostovich missed time. Kotkaniemi didn't play a lot, so I guess injuries killed us once again. Typical. Kochkov was superb, but just not good enough, clearly. I guess in the last game of this series, he wasn't too. I mean, no, we shouldn't have even gone to overtime. So yeah, it is what it is. Let's see who ends up winning the Stanley Cup to go on to the fourth and final season and third and final off season. All right, well, Rangers win the Stanley Cup. Great. Stop simulating, please. Thanks. All right, let's see here what the story is in terms of Stats Central. So if we look here, Rangers, Avalanche, Oilers, Rangers. And no Hurricanes to be found. All right, let's go on to the offseason. We do have the Oilers pick. Obviously, it's not going to be super high. We have the Avalanche pick, which, again, is not going to be super high, but we'll try to see if we can finagle a move. We know who I'm going for. Going for Landon. Now, I'm going to view the draft class. Just because. But, alright, Islanders have the number one overall pick. I don't think with this pick I can trade these picks. I can trade up to get the number one. 26, 20, 31, no way. Yeah, they're not going to have much value. But I will try to see if I can flip those for, like, a higher pick. I mean, I could see if these picks, like, do the job, but I don't think it will, if I'm being honest. But I've been wrong before. Okay, how about 5? Maybe, honestly, this might go through. No, okay. Let's try to trade up then for a higher value pick. Pick 26, pick 28 to the Devils for pick 10. Alright, I traded up to get pick 6 from the Canadiens. Now I'm going to go back to the Islanders and see if I can get the number one overall pick now. We got the number one overall pick. Let's go. Thank you, Islanders. So we know who we're taking. Landon DuPont and trading him. It's that simple. Because we don't need him. When you're a 74 overall, we don't want you. But you're a franchise talent. And you're medium, so your value's high. That's what we do want. So let's offer a trade and try to get a good player. Third, Roslovich, Murphy, and Landon DuPont to the Blackhawks for one they call Connor Bedard. The bed is hard for Connor Bedard. I'm going to try to see if we can make the trade, though. For Maggie Samoskevich from the Panthers, first and 4 second-round picks, so thank you, Panthers. So I don't know if I have to re-sign him or not. I might, but hey, I think it's a pretty nice move. So we got ourselves some more talent on the team. That's hopefully helpful. Maybe not, though. Never know with this game. But yeah, let's advance on to re-sign phase. We're going to do that right about now. And that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. We'll re-sign some players. How much money do we have? Got some cap. All right. We'll qualify Samoskevich. Qualify him. I mean, there's some other guys here that maybe want to keep around. Honestly, it's not the end of the world if these guys don't want to stay. Because if there's money, which there is. I mean, we can try to see if anybody wants to stay on the team. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. But maybe if free agency is good, we can get ourselves a good talented player. It's a possibility too. So Burns or Jax, I'm gonna let him test because he's honestly 42 years old. Like that's just, I think, kind of old. Marduk accepts, which is fine. Godis Bear wants to test, that's fine. Drury accepts. We can't lose you, though. That is the last thing I want to not lose. So I'm going to make sure he gets re-signed because it doesn't really make sense to have him test. So we're going to try that again. I mean, I'll offer him a little bit more. 7.1 million. I offered him like... I forgot what I offered him, but I really don't want him to test because I don't really want to have to sign him again. But okay, there we go. So we re-signed. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right, then we get a bunch of guys on qualifiers. That works for me. Let's see if there's anybody out there in free agency we can grab. Try to add a big talent. Potentially we'll have some money. And then, I don't know if there's anybody good, but we'll look. There's some decent pieces. Goalies, what do we have? Markstrom would be nice. I mean, I wouldn't mind another goalie. That might be the move I do. We try to get Markstrom. That could be the move. All right, let me look. Let me look and see. And then, yeah, obviously getting back Moskovich, that should be also a big priority for us. And, yeah, we'll go from there. We got ourselves Markstrom. That's a big signing right there. Because now we have a rotation of Kochkov and Markstrom. That's a great goalie rotation right there. All right, I grabbed, I'm going to try to grab Duheim. I got Gwinnett on the team. We also re-signed Mackey, which is nice. And, yeah, we're just going to fill out the rest of the team from there. I mean, that's pretty much about it. So hopefully we can do that. And, nope, Duheim rejects my offer. Cool. Never mind about getting him then. But, yeah, I'm just going to add maybe some other pieces, just bottom guys for the organization, and go on to next season. Jack Thompson, for example. And then we are also going to grab Brazo. So that's it from me. I'm going to simulate the next season. For the final season, here we come. So the fourth and final season, I think our defense definitely took a hit. I will say that. But what I also will say is this. I think our team is good, but again, I think our defense, I don't know. Maybe the game will just say, like, no, your defense sucks. But you can see the squad right here. I'm actually going to do this. All right, how do I want to do this? Because Bedard doesn't play left wing. Trying to think where I guess he's best there, so we'll just kind of keep it that way. But yeah, I mean, our top two lines are superb. Third line's solid, +1 chem. No chem on the second line, that's fine. Bottom line, I mean, it's fine. And then defensively, I'm a little bit concerned with our lines here. Top line looks good though, +3, but yeah, it's obviously not great. Luckily, our goalies are good, so hopefully they're gonna have to stop a lot of shots. So see what happens in this fourth and final season. I don't know. Hopefully, we can compete. That's the objective, is to compete. So let's see what happens. 33, 14, and 2, 68 points. Pretty solid. I'm not worried about the regular season. I think we'll make the playoffs. The question always becomes, how do we play in the playoffs, right? How do we do in that, you know? That's the real question. 7th in goals for, 11th in goals against, 5th in power play percentage, 12th penalty kill percentage, and then we have the lines and the stats. I don't want to look at the lines. Yeah, we have some guys scratched. What are we doing here? Alright, what are we doing? Stats Central, let's go to it. Connor Bedard, 70 points. Pretty good. He has missed some time, though. So he's missed time. Martine's missed time. Which is great. I mean, we just need guys to stay healthy. I mean, that's what it comes down to. We got 2 guys at 70 points. Connor Bedard's got 21 power points, lead the team. Got 4 guys in double figures so far on that power play point category. Hits, blocked shots, giveaways, takeaways. Goalies, Markstrom has been pretty decent, and Coach Cub's been all right, I guess. No, I mean, it's working. The team is not terrible. Obviously, we're 68 points. Actually, we're pretty good. I mean, we're 16 points. I'd say that's pretty solid. It's the top of the division, so I mean, they're best in the Eastern Conference. And that's it. That's all I have. I mean, this is the team. Not making trades. Just gonna rock out the squad and hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully, win a Stanley Cup. That would be the best outcome, is winning a Stanley Cup. Alright, so we ended up with 117 points, which is very nice. Ended up clinching the conference. 56-21-5. That will clinch the conference. So this is our best regular season. I mean, we are pretty good, obviously. can we put that to the test in the playoffs? That's really what it all comes down to. I mean, we even had a lot of injuries this season too, but 121 points from Connor Bedard is very good. 117 from Sebastian Aho is very good. 96 from Svechnikov. Bjorkström with 80. Jarvis 68, 58 there from Martin. 48 from Mackey. See the power play point leaders. 34 from Bedard. 3 guys at least 20. 3 guys with 10, at least 10. So 7 guys in double figures overall. Hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. For those that are curious, they're your hit leaders. 8 guys at least 100 hits, block shot leaders. 3 guys at least 100 block shots, giveaways. Not something you want to be leading in, and then takeaways. 126 from Bjorkström, 108 from Sebastian Aho. Goalies. Not too bad. Markstrom, very good. Kochekov's backup, good too. I mean, this is a team that could potentially win the Stanley Cup. Should win the Stanley Cup. I mean, why not, right? Why not us? I mean, I'm just going to advance till we know who we're playing. All right, we're taking on the Canadiens. There you go. 97 point team, 45, 30, and 7. You can see our ranking: 7th goals for, 7th goal against, 5th in power play percentage, penalty kill percentage. We were 19th. Okay. Let's just look at the Canadiens. Beat them. We beat them. I guess we... Okay, so every time we play them, we beat them, it looks like. So, if we're trying to be a good game, it would make sense for me to win against the Canadiens and not lose. It would make sense, right? Okay, win game 1, that's good. 3-2 overtime win. Let's win game 2. Of course, we lose in overtime. Typical. Game 3, that means we got to win game 3. Don't lose game 3. Okay, we don't lose game 3. That's good, EA. That makes sense. Please win game 4. Don't lose it. I don't want to tie up the series. And, of course, they tie up the series. Once again, lose in overtime. So we should have swept them, but instead we are now going to a game 5, which we win in overtime. And let's just win game 6 and avoid a game 7. Be realistic, EA. There we go. That's realistic. So we're going to the second round. Rangers again. Hopefully this time we can beat them and go to the conference finals. And then further. 100-point team in the regular season. You can see we're comparing the rankings there in the playoffs. Cool stuff. Let's just beat them. Hopefully we can. I would look at how we played against them, but... Actually, yeah, we'll look at how we played against them just out of curiosity. Beat them 4-2. Beat them 2 times there. We beat them there. And we lost them in the preseason. Preseason is irrelevant. But we beat them every other time. So... let's just try to be realistic here, EA. Just a little bit. Game 1, we win. Good, 4-0. We should win game 2. We don't. Okay. Alright, we're going to sim game 3 and 4 fast. Game 3. Let's win it. I don't know what happened. Okay, we won. We're up 3-1. We're up 3-1. I'm fast simming game 5. I'm not hopping in. Let's just win it. We lose in overtime. Typical EA, Spitsport Sim Engine. And of course we lose game 6. Realistic. That's not realistic, okay? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. No. So we should have won game 5, lost in overtime, get blown out in game 6. We need to win game 7. I'm hopping on in. We're watching the entire game. I'm not skipping. And I'm already pissed because we're down 1-0. But we tied it up, so I mean, good job. All right. Now we're down 2-1. But we tied up. Good job. Man, there's so much emotions with this game, I'm telling you. 2-2. And I'm talking about, like, the game in general, not just this one. Alright, it's nice action, though. It's good action, I guess. You get to see... keeps the screen less cluttered. Oh. I don't know. It's less bland, I guess, to look. You know, it's more entertaining to look at. That I like to look at. I want to see more red. 3-2. That's good. 4-2. That's good. That's what we need, EA. That's what we need. 4-2 us. Trying to go to the conference finals, please. Okay, 5-2. I'm happy with that. Score another goal on fast simming. I'm confident. 3-goal lead is excellent. Going to the final period. I think we have this one in the bag. But I don't want to say anything because if we somehow blow this game, I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, well, right now we're looking good. They have a power play. They're going to convert. It wouldn't be shocking if they do, but they don't. All right, yeah, we've got this one in the bag. They're not coming back. They're not coming back. All right. EA with a little bit of a scare, but we're going to the conference finals. I'll take it. We've been in the playoffs all 4 seasons, which is nice. Got a conference finals run here. Hopefully it's not the Panthers. It is not, because they're not here. It's the Maple Leafs. All right. So we're taking on the Maple Leafs. Cool. We're going to stop simulating, see how they performed. Obviously, they were pretty good. I think they were a 115-point team in the regular season. Yes, they were. So it's a good matchup. You see how they're playing in the playoffs compared to us. For some reason, we seem to dip in the playoffs, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. We're going to just sim it 2 games at a time until we get to 5, 6, and 7. Hopefully, we don't get to 5, 6, and 7. Hopefully, we just sweep them. Well, I want to avoid getting swept. Okay, thank you. All right, so lost 6-3 game 1, won game 2, 1-0. Can we please win game 3 and then game 4? Oh, we lose both. Shout out to EA's SIMENGINE. It is PISS space POOR. Piss poor. Okay. So now we're down 3-1. You know, should have been in the conference finals last year, and then this should have been our Stanley Cup year. But, you know, EA being EA. Alright, just going to fast sim it, I guess, because I don't want to watch 3 games. So, wow, 4-2. A lot of action. Matthews, yeah, we were down 3-0, then we get 2 goals, and then they have to get a goal with 17 seconds left. Shout out to EA's Piss Poor Sim Engine. But if it was me, you know, I wouldn't do it. Fast sim this period. It is 4-3. Okay, Martin, all right, we're only down 1. It's tied up. It's tied up and send it to a game 6, and then go to a game 7 and win it. That'd be great. Nope, that's an embarrassment to your friends, fans, and family. We don't like that. That is an embarrassment. That is an embarrassment. Oh, embarrassment. Oof. Embarrassment. All right, well, the game's over. So we're going to lose the series in 5. I don't want to watch anymore. Wasting my time. Thanks for wasting my time, EA. I appreciate it. So we should have won that overtime one. Shouldn't have been this way, but ended up getting blown out. So typical EA and their Piss Poor Sim Engine. Now, I will say this. Conference Finals run's good, but not good enough. Not good enough. And also, I guess we had injuries. I don't know what it was, but we really underperformed in that series. We were absolutely an embarrassment on the ice. And, yep, Jarvis missed some time, so that doesn't help me. No, well, was he healthy? Yeah, he was, looked like. Scott Morrow got hurt, and he was playing pretty well in the playoffs. Okay, so that's... Yeah, we had some guys miss some time. Nothing crazy, but... Goalies... Honestly, our goalies kind of sucked. I don't know. But, alright, let's see who wins the Stanley Cup, look at the awards, and then go on to the off, well, not off season, the full screen to close it out, because this is the last season. Dallas Stars and the Texas Stars. Dallas dominating, that's crazy. Stop simulating so I can look at the awards, please, and then we can close out this video. Alright. Stars, Canucks, Stars, Maple Leafs, individual awards. Not a hurricane in sight. Alright, let's go to the full screen. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, comment down below some of my videos. Go to our social play, second channel, and main channel down below in the description if you like the content from TJP. We have 4 more teams now. The conference finals teams. Stars and Rangers. So if the Stars are going to win Stanley Cups like that, when I'm them, we should be winning Stanley Cups. That would make sense. Same thing with the Rangers. The Rangers won a Stanley Cup. So when I'm the Rangers, we should win the Stanley Cup. And then after that, we have the Oilers and the Panthers. So only 4 more teams, and then that is it. We have a fantasy draft, and I might do like another video. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to head out. Take care. We'll see you soon, and peace.